and baby faces. I guess they just want these Baszler, Starks, and Deville to be like the main heel faction. I guess because they got all the other baby faces are going against them now. Go ahead.
Well, that's a good heel faction that needed a talker, and they got one in Sonya Deville. Damage Control. I've been saying it since it was Bailey, Asuka, or whoever it was. It was Bailey and Io Sky and what's the other girl's name? Dakota or something.
Dakota Kai.
Okay. Since then, I've told you I always thought Damage Control was JoJo, and yet they continue to push him. They're not over. The two Japanese girls, to me, are more over than the other one. She seems out of place, kind of like Billy Gunn with the Acclaimed. And there's no reason to care about any of these girls, including the Tumbleweed sisters and like Valkyrie, like Valkyrie, right?
Like
Is that her name?
uh,
Lyra.
Lyra Valkyria.
All right. No reason to care about really any of them. Like Lyra came in hot. They were doing videos on her. She was getting matches, and then all of a sudden they just kind of pulled the plug on her. But yeah, the people weren't into the match.
So afterwards, they go to Gunther doing an empty arena promo in the stands, which is actually pretty cool. And basically just buried Priest and said, he's talking about his match with Balor tonight. And said Balor's a tag team champion is one step destined for greater things. And Balor became street trash once he started hanging out with the Judgment Day. And Gunther closed by talking about how fans would never forget the day that he saved the sport by winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Then they go backstage, and actually, our girls, the Damage Control, Dakota Kai actually did cut a pretty decent fiery promo here. For her, I'll give her credit.
I did not see it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So she was reestablished and ordered things and challenged Deville to a match for next week, and she wondered how long Deville's social club would last when she cuts off the head of the snake. It's actually a good promo. So it's actually the best thing that she has done in a while. So they go back to the clubhouse, and Dominic is holding his shoulder because he lost, and Ripley said she told the others this would happen, and Balor said Ripley was right. He said they all got in this mess together, and said after SummerSlam they would get out of this mess together. Then Ripley told Balor they would have his back if they need him against Gunther, and Priest agreed, and Balor denied it again. And Priest said he was worried Gunther would try something, and Balor said he would soften up Gunther, and it was Priest's job to finish him off. So then we go to the match, and it's Gunther versus Balor, and of course Gunther tore up his chest, Balor's chest. So Balor put him in a sleeper. Gunther put him in a sleeper hold near the end and released the hold and powerbomb Balor for 2 count, then reapplied the sleeper hold. Then the referee called for the belt in the match, but Gunther failed to release the sleeper hold. Then he reapplied the sleeper hold while the referee tried to talk him down. Then Gunther released the hold when Damian Priest music played, and they have a little. Actually, it was a pretty good, clumsy-looking brawl. Okay, because Priest was like
very sloppy.
It was sloppy, but it wasn't bad. It was kind of weird. So, it wasn't like they were trying to fake it. He was trying to club him without punching him in the face. He was throwing live rounds, but like hitting them in the body and stuff with it and everything. So that's what the best way I can put it. And they just went off the air, then fighting each other. So what do you think of the show, basically?
I didn't like it that much. I thought for a go home show wasn't that exciting. I didn't like SmackDown's go home show either. I think to me, I grew up, and even the way I book, like the go home show.
They haven't had the go home show yet for SmackDown. That's this Friday.
This Friday, okay. Well, this go home show I didn't like.
Right. But what they did do, okay, the show itself wasn't that great, but they put a lot of effort into the 3 main angles. Action match with vignettes, vignettes for Braun Breaker and Sammy, for Gunther and Priest, and for the Rhea and the Liv stuff. There was like multiple things reminding you throughout the show. These are our 3 big matches for this brand. So for trying to sell that, the show wasn't that great, but the sell was strong for the main.
I would agree with everything you just said.
The effort into the sell.
Right.
So that's been our Raw review.
Boom.
Hey, we here. Yes, sir. Let me get this tweet out. Oh, I gotta set up the rings and the rules and everything. I would have started this shit and pissed off. First match, Shamrock versus Bruiser Brody. These sticks I've been buying from the damn corner store lately some stale as hell. You don't know why they're stale, they're the brand new Dutch Masters. Like nigga, how you got stale packets and sticks that just come out? Ooh, shit. Game with an ankle lock. I thought he was going for like a dominator, but he got that Canadian backbreaker. Damn, son. Damn, Shamrock taking it to Bruiser Brody so far.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're gonna have to come up with a way to bring in some new guys. Might do something for like episode 55 or something. You gotta bring back the Ace Crown. And even though it's not Slaughterhouse Wrestling no more, you might bring back the Slaughterhouse Tag Battle. No, just for traditional sake.
Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up.
Oh shit.
Give up.
Oh shit, my chokes out, Brody. Next we got water. Oh, it's this color. Oh, quarter's not in fashion. I'm gonna laugh. Quarter's not even on the roster anymore. Oh, let me just see. Kawada against Dwayne again. And as always, corner man Gerald Briscoe. Ooh, shit. I can't have Don Dwayne losing right here. My nigga got weaker ever since we made the best sleeveless. Damn.
5 minutes gone.
We have Armor King versus Muda for the world title tonight, and Kobe Bryant versus Baker, #1 contender for the Southside title. Damn.
1, 2, 3.
Kawada with the win. God damn it. Damn it. Tag team match up next. Marco Lorenzo taking on the Bullet Club, Jay White. Shoot.
Yeah.
Pay attention to this fucking match. We got the Bullet Club, and the Bullet Club's been running the fucking Federation so far. We got Dennis Rodman challenging for the World Championship. And Jason Voorhees gonna challenge East Howard for the East Side title. Hit him with the brain buster. The Bullet Club with the dub, okay. You got Hank Sims. Versus D-Mob. Again, Joe Briscoe. Representing the winner's circle. Let's go. D-Mob just killed him too. He needed that win. The winner's circle needed that. kicking Osprey out the group. Federation as the whole. Shit. Oh, damn it. Kobe Bean against I'm spaced out for this one. Big Ben Vader. #1 contender for the Southside title. You feel me? You feel me?
Fight!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ooh, okay.
One, 2, 3,
Ooh, shit.
4, 5, 6, 10 minutes, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh. 2.9. Vader ain't going out like that. Oh, what the hell? No way he gets winning off this set. Kobe's not going out. Shit. Oh, damn. Former world champion Kobe Bryant fighting his ass off against the monster Big Bang Raider. No way. Oh, shit. Vader with the win. Last match for the world title. Armin King against who the fuck is this nigga fighting? Yo, Muda.
Fight!
Kobe Bryant's been crashing out ever since he lost his fucking belt. 3 straight losses for him. Damn.
One.
Vader's gonna challenge Okada. That's gonna be a crazy one. you're bleeding.
Quick. One, two.
What's going on?
Give up.
Shit.
One, two.
209.
One, two. One, two, three.
New champion. Niggity Nig. Great Muta, two-time champion now. Finally, after all them tries, he's finally back. Damn.
Bro, that's great because Tony's probably going to see this or hear about it. And so's other town. They're going to go, you know what? QT went on there and they were very,
Well,
they
we're
didn't try
promoting
to.
them. We're not burying
Right.
them. We're promoting
Right.
the product. You
But
know?
that's what they think. They
Right.
think they're gonna come on here, and you and me are gonna do like a fucking
Right.
what are those matches called? Handicap match on them,
Right.
and just
Right.
destroy them, which is
Right.
not our stilo. But if you read the narrative, it is right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's try and finish some more mail here. Oh, this is from Adrian. Hi guys.
Who?
Regarding Heat, Adrian. Hi guys. Regarding Heat nightclub in 2000, I was actually there. We were at the casino complex celebrating my 21st birthday and popped into Heat, only to be greeted by all the WCW wrestlers in town, literally taking over the venue. Kid Romeo shirtless with glow sticks was something I won't forget soon. Also, a friend I was with was kicked out of the bathroom by Kevin Nash, who mid swallowing a handful of pills. A male wrestler who shall remain unnamed also tried to get me to go back to his room to party. Whilst I appreciate the offer of pills and the free alcohol, I wasn't prepared to have my first homo experience that night. Great memory zone. That's from Adrian from Heat Nightclub from Melbourne, Australia. I think this is fake news, or unless he's talking about Hoovy,
This sounds very real. That sounds like something that happened.
like a homo. Some guy
Well,
was trying to.
first of all, Kid Roman
worse than back-
shirtless definitely
right.
for sure happened.
Well, we were all
Number
sure.
two, we were all shirtless, right? And we
Right.
probably had glow sticks too.
Right.
And number two, if Juventud was there, it might have been him. Okay. And I can see Nash maybe taking some pills in the bathroom and then Mark walking in and he's like, get the fuck out of here. Right.
Right. Yeah. Next is some David Benitez from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk land. Conan, do you think El Mayo Zambada and El Chapo's son gave themselves up to the USA government? Were they set up, or was El Mayo Zambada were they set up, or was El Mayo Zambada betrayed by El Chapo's son? I personally think the U.S. government to turn himself into exchange to see his sons one last time, and brother who incarcerated in the USA as he is very ill and likely living out his last years. There was a very horrific grammar on that. What happened there with El Chapo's son?
Okay. So some guy asked me this.
Mayo Zambada.
Yeah. So somebody actually asked me this on Twitter. He goes, yo, what happened here? And I go, well, let's confirm they got captured first. And then when it was confirmed, I said, I'll tell you on my Twitter because I didn't want to write a long thing on Twitter, right? So I actually wrote it down the other day when I investigated with guys from both sides of the game, what went down. And this is what I basically came up with. So as you know, I don't know if you know this, Mayo Zambada started El Mayo, started the Sinaloa cartel with Chapo, right?
Right.
He's the only guy that had never been caught. Chapo obviously was like a rock star, got caught twice, escaped, fell in love with Kate del Castillo, sending her love notes. That's how they traced her and found him, right? She didn't even know who Sean Penn was because when he would say his name, he'd say, I'm here with my good friend Sean Penn,
Right.
But he I think he was just trying to go after Kate de Castillo, who had actually played, like a role kind of like the Queen of the South in the United States, very popular. So this guy had never been caught. And, and this is for the people that really know about, narco trafficking. There's been a lot of controversial guys from Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo, Rafael Caro Quintero, Ernesto Carrilla. All these are the guys, these were the godfathers. Okay. These are the guys that taught Papo Guzman, El Güero Palma, Carrillo Fuentes from Juarez, like all the next generation of guys.
All right.
My question is, I didn't answer it, bro. So my question is, how did a private plane without call letters on them, without an itinerary, because you need an itinerary to fly from one place to another so they know you're coming, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
How did they leave the international airport of Hermosillo, Sonora, which is in Mexico, and stop in Texas in the United States? All right.
Inside job. Dude, they're probably working with the government.
That's what I think.
Right.
That's what I think. The problem is, and what I'm hearing is, because I don't know yet for sure, but I'm trying to find out, is that two things. I don't know if you know this, but Chapo for many years has been a witness for the CIA and FBI. And basically what he would do is he would tell on his competition. Okay.
Right.
Now, what a coincidence, bro. Did you see this in the news at all? Because I didn't.
No.
But I was sent a picture of his release. Let me see. I just lost you. Ovidio Guzman, which is the kid that in Culiacan, when they caught him, they had to release him because they were starting to block traffic and starting violence. And they threatened that all the cops' families were going to be killed within the next 30 minutes if they didn't release him. Remember that guy?
Right. Yeah.
Dude, he got released from prison, I think the day before, the day of. How come we haven't heard about this?
No clue. I don't know.
Dude, I wrote a lot here. The questions here are a couple. Number one, did El Mayo, who's now sick, and anybody can take his place, and anybody can take Chapito's place. There's just probably going to be a war over leadership now. Did he make a deal with the DEA where he said, "I want to see my," because he has family in.
That's what the guy's asking.
Yeah,
That's what this guy. That's the
he has
question.
family.
Yeah.
Okay, he has family. Well, I wrote a lot, and it's going to take me forever to read it all, so I'm going to condense it, and I'll say it on Wednesday. But did he turn himself in because he knows he's sick, which he is, so he could see his family members in the United States? According to his lawyer, he got beat up on the plane and tortured, according to his lawyer.
Right.
Now, the other thing is, what a coincidence that they let, I forgot his name, but his brother Ovidio, because they're brothers, there's like 4 brothers, they're called Los Chapitos. They let his brother out of jail. So I think he tricked him into getting into the plane, telling him they were going to watch some property, and he said, "I'll give you El Mayo," which is a big, sexy name, but it doesn't matter anymore, bro, because somebody will take over, right? And if you release my brother and you give me a light sentence or in a prison where I'm not under maximum security like my dad.
All right.
So that's what we're trying to figure out right now.
We'll find out. So,
Yeah.
all right. Next one's from Jed Frankfurter from the Ebony and Ivory podcast. He's the Ivory guy.
Right.
My question: how great of a feeling was it to suspend Mike Holder indefinitely? I believe it was the best decision ever made in the history of the show. So first of all, Jed, he was not suspended indefinitely. He was suspended permanently. Okay, so that's kind of misinformation. So you have to get a week. But yeah, I thought it was an excellent. What do you think about the decision of suspending Mike Holder permanently?
I think that was a little rough on him. He's not that bad, but obviously you and him have beef, so that's kind of your deal. But I think it definitely was a
Well,
bit
he
much.
still insults me in my Instagram haircut posts.
Yeah, I don't see that.
So it's a just suspension. Okay.
All right.
Next is from Toot Blend from the Bait Crew. Question: I appreciated the rehash episode with Dave and Brian, but the subject matter of all those interviews were glaringly before AEW began. Is Alvarez really coming on the show? Those guys haven't done anything outside their own mediums since AEW began. I think because they can't handle conversations outside the bubble. Can we get an answer on if he's coming on or not? Also, Conan, my boy Leo wants to know where he can get some disco candles. Boom. He fears they may have
Write a long thing on Twitter, right? So I actually wrote. That sounds like something that happened.
like a homo. Some guy
Well,
was trying to.
First of all, Kid Roman
worse than back-
shirtless definitely
right.
for sure happened.
Well, we were all
Number
shirtless.
two, we were all shirtless, right? And we
Right.
probably had glow sticks too.
Right.
And number 2, if Juventud was there, it might have been him. Okay.
Right.
And I can see Nash maybe taking some pills in the bathroom and then Mark walking in and he's like, "Get the fuck out of here." Right.
Right. Yeah. Next is some David Benitez from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk land. Conan, do you think El Mayo Zambada and El Chapo's son gave themselves up to the USA government? Were they set up, or was El Mayo Zambada were they set up, or was El Mayo Zambada betrayed by El Chapo's son? I personally think the U.S. government to turn himself into exchange to see his sons one last time, and brother who incarcerated in the USA as he is very ill and likely living out his last years. There was a very horrific grammar on that. What happened there with El Chapo's son?
Okay. So some guy asked me this.
Mayo Zambada.
Yeah. So somebody actually asked me this on Twitter. He goes, "Yo, what happened here?" And I go, "Well, let's confirm they got captured first." And then when it was confirmed, I said, "I'll tell you on my Twitter," because I didn't want to write a long thing on Twitter, right? So I actually wrote it down the other day when I investigated with guys from both sides of the game what went down. And this is what I basically came up with. So as you know, I don't know if you know this, Mayo Zambada started El Mayo, started the Sinaloa cartel with Chapo, right?
Right.
He's the only guy that had never been caught. Chapo obviously was like a rock star, got caught twice, escaped, fell in love with Kate del Castillo, sending her love notes. That's how they traced her and found him, right? She didn't even know who Sean Penn was, because when he would say his name, he'd say, "I'm here with my good friend Sean Penn,"
Right.
But he I think he was just trying to go after Kate del Castillo, who had actually played, like a role kind of like the Queen of the South in the United States, very popular. So this guy had never been caught. And, and this is for the people that really know about, narco trafficking. There's been a lot of controversial guys from Miguel Ángel Félix Gallardo, Rafael Caro Quintero, Ernesto Carrilla. All these are the guys, these were the godfathers. Okay. These are the guys that taught Papo Guzman, El Güero Palma, Carrillo Fuentes from Juarez, like all the next generation of guys.
All right.
My question is, I didn't answer it, bro. So my question is, how did a private plane, without call letters on them, without an itinerary, because you need an itinerary to fly from one place to another so they know you're coming, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
How did they leave the international airport of Hermosillo, Sonora, which is in Mexico, and stop in Texas in the United States? All right.
Inside job, dude. They're probably working with the government.
That's what I think.
Right.
That's what I think. The problem is, and what I'm hearing is, because I don't know yet for sure, but I'm trying to find out, is that two things. I don't know if you know this, but Chapo for many years, a witness for the CIA and FBI. And basically what he would do is he would tell on his competition. Okay.
Right.
Now, what a coincidence, bro. Did you see this in the news at all? Because I didn't.
No.
But I was sent the picture of his release. Let me see. I just lost you. Ovidio Guzman, which is the kid that in Culiacan, when they caught him, they had to release him because they were starting to block traffic and starting violence. And they threatened that all the cops' families were going to be killed within the next 30 minutes if they didn't release him. Remember that guy?
Right. Yeah.
Dude, he got released from prison, I think the day before, the day of. How come we haven't heard about this?
No clue. I don't know.
Dude, I wrote a lot here. The questions here are a couple. Number one, did El Mayo, who's now sick, and anybody can take his place, and anybody can take Chapito's place, there's just probably going to be a war over leadership now. Did he make a deal with the DEA where he said, I want to see, because he has family.
That's what the guy's asking.
Yeah.
That's what this kid.
He has family. Yeah. Okay, he has family. Well, I wrote a lot, and it's going to take me forever to read it all, so I'm going to condense it, and I'll say it on Wednesday. But did he turn himself in because he knows he's sick, which he is, so he could see his family members in the United States? According to his lawyer, he got beat up on the plane and tortured, according to his lawyer.
Right.
Now, the other thing is, what a coincidence that they let, I forgot his name, but his brother Ovidio, because they're brothers, there's like 4 brothers, they're called Los Chapitos. They let his brother out of jail. So I think he tricked him into getting into the plane, telling him they were going to watch some property, and he said, I'll give you El Mayo, which is a big, sexy name, but it doesn't matter anymore, bro, because somebody will take over, right? And if you release my brother, and you give me a light sentence or in a prison where I'm not under maximum security like my dad.
All right.
So that's what we're trying to figure out right now.
We'll find out. So,
yeah.
All right, next one's from Jed Frankfurter from the Ebony and Ivory podcast. He's the Ivory guy.
Right.
My question, how great of a feeling was it to suspend Mike Holder indefinitely? I believe it was the best decision ever made in the history of the show. So first of all, Jed, he was not suspended indefinitely. He was suspended permanently, okay? So that's kind of misinformation. So you're going to have to get a week. But yeah, I thought it was an excellent. What do you think about the decision of suspending Mike Holder permanently?
I think that was a little rough on him. He's not that bad, but obviously you and him have beef, so that's kind of your deal. But I think it definitely was a bit much.
He still insults me in my Instagram haircut posts.
Yeah, I don't see that.
So it's a just suspension. Okay.
All right.
Next is from Toot Bland from the Bait Crew. Question. I appreciated the rehash episode with Dave and Brian, but the subject matter of all those interviews were glaringly before AEW began. Is Alvarez really coming on the show? Those guys haven't done anything outside their own meetings since AEW began. I think because they can't handle conversations outside the bubble. If we get an answer on if he's coming on or not. Also, Conan, my boy Leo wants to know where he can get some disco candles. Boom. He fears they may have been discontinued.
Yeah, they haven't been discontinued, and I think we should start selling them on our webpage. I think they'd be great sellers. Dave and Brian, as you know, I've had a friendship with both of them. Disco had a friendship with them too. I talked to Brian, and he told me that he was going to come on the show, but that right now I didn't know he had kids. that they're doing like summer school or something like that. But he said he would be on, so I'm going to take him on his word.
Okay. All right. So next one's from Sean. Question is, Disco, you were hailed by your ability to throw a working punch and also apparently one of the best teachers of believable punches. Kone has boxing experience from the military as well. But when you guys have fights in your dreams, you also throw weak-ass punches. Thanks. And that's Sean from Manchester. Let's suspend him for a stupid question. What does that sound, by the way?
That's my dog playing with some sort of toy. Let me put the mute on.
Okay. Why don't you just take the toy from the dog?
I don't want to do that, dude.
All right, so that's some. This is a silly question. So that's the patron mailbag. We got one suspension for Sean and one suspension for Jed Frankfurter for misinformation. So that's been the Patreon mailbag portion of the show. First one of the regular Mark mailbags from Javier Ramirez. Subject is I'm sorry. Hello, K100 crew. I must apologize a bit when I'm wrong. My last email was out of line and showed respect to two great legends. It's not your guys' fault that since WCW went out of business, that another rich person like Tony didn't fund another wrestling company for vets like you, Cornette, Russo, Dutch Mantel, and Jarrett. Why, if all you guys could have found a big investor, then I bet the company would be doing great and not relegated to a network no one watches. It would have had action that would have been nonstop. Humbly yours, Javier. Bro, me, Cornette, Russo, and Dutch, and Jeff all went and worked for Impact. This is misinformation. This guy's name again? Javier Ramirez, suspension 1 week. Next one's from Greer Jr. Grayson. Greer Grayson Jr. The Poker Book Super Systems by Doyle Brunson. Hello, K100. I want to ask you a question about poker. Has DI ever come across or read the book Super Systems by Doyle Brunson? Myself, I like poker as well. I got into it around 06, but I followed it for a little while then when it first came on TV about 04. I actually took, and somebody explained to me the players. It actually took and somebody to explain to me the players. Like the guy, Chris Moneymaker. And he had a story about how he won the WSOP main event. Moneymaker was his real name. Then other guys were named Scotty Wynn, and Mike the Mouth Mattisell, and Phil Lockett, a player who went by the name Devilfish. That's what kind of got me into it, was the personality of the players. Some kind of like Bond villains as much as anything. Instead of spaghetti westerns where I see people playing poker is now early 2000s cool. I had to ask about the Super Systems book because I've heard it's not very helpful information about playing poker. However, it was written by the famous player Doyle Brunson. So it's still available and I guess collector's item or talked about among other poker players. Among a lot of books about poker out there. I enjoy the podcast. It's great. Have a good one. That's Grayson from Arden, Carolina. Bro, your grammar's terrible. I'd recommend the book Super Systems by Doyle Brunson. Go ahead and read it. It's not outdated. If you don't know how to play poker, go ahead and read that. Next one's from Eddie Hogan. Subject is RIP Legacy. RIP Legacy. For some reason, someone told me that Ric Flair that he's funny. He's been booked to appear in a bunch of comedic podcasts. He's embarrassed himself every single time. Ric Flair is not a funny person, or can he spot when someone else is told a joke? Also, the guy's being filmed drunk during the day in family diners trying to fight the staff. And almost every time he opens his mouth today, it's to tell a story that makes him look like a complete fool. So my question is, has Ric Flair ruined his legacy? Most fans today weren't alive when Ric Flair was last considered cool or relevant and all that stuff in the 80s. That only matters to people in the 50s and 60s. Ric Flair sucks. Bro, you got to get rid of that toy.
Wait 1 second.
Ruining the podcast. His legacy's not being enhanced by his behavior, but to me, he's still always going to be Ric Flair. I don't care about any of that other stuff.
So, yeah, I've heard when I first met Ric Flair, I met him in he was still NWA. Then I met him in WWE, and I remember that when I went there, I went with my boss, Antonio Pena, and he was like, "How you doing, sir?" to me, and I was like, "Sir, you're older than me." It just seemed very disingenuous. Then later on, he told security to kick us out of the building, not knowing that Vince McMahon and Pat Patterson had invited us there. Louis Spicoli actually told me. And I was like, wow, that's kind of messed up, and I can tell you other stuff, but I always had respect for him because I grew up idolizing him,
Right.
because he was so charismatic and he was great. And I think he gets away with a lot of stuff because he's Ric Flair. But I do think the last few years have not been kind to his legacy. Yo, we're back with episode 423 of Keeping It 100 with Conan, the mighty, mighty DI, and Jojo, the Philly entrepreneur. Boom, what it do?
Well, we don't have JoJo, the Philly entrepreneur. He's sick. And in the words of Vince McMahon, who once told Vince Russo, there is no sick.
Yeah,
But Joe is elected. Joe is elected to be sick.
And,
I think I would question Joe's got an illness and he had to go to the hospital.
Right.
But I would question the validity of Joe's sickness. Do you think we should have there should be a bipartisan committee to investigate whether Joe is actually sick?
Well, here's the thing. He was sick in March from bronchitis. Then he's had this deal with his eye for years, right?
Right.
Now he's got this thing. I just think he's trying to get off work.
I'm going to tell you this. This is my theory. What if Joe doesn't realize it, and he's definitely allergic to cats, and his cat has caused all these problems?
That could be it.
What if that's true?
That happens when you're a cat lady. Nothing.
Everything that guy just says bullshit. Thank you.
Yo, we're back like we never left. Let's start off the show like we always do with the shout outs. If I butcher your name or city, my bad, it's a Iranian tobacco accent. There ain't that many shout outs because I've been working on these shows, 2 big shows we have coming up. So I'll get probably to the shout outs in a couple more weeks, but we do have a couple. One of them is Scott Goddard from Leeds, England. Christian Glenn from Hartsville, South Carolina. He writes, saw Disco wrestle at the Civic Center here. Saw Disco wrestle at the Civic Center there in 95 at my first wrestling event, and saw you and Ray wrestle there for Thunder in 2000. Well, shouts out to Christian Glenn, Super Gibby from Houston, Art King from Gainesville, Georgia, Eric Turner from Warner Robins, Georgia. Isn't that where Simmons is from? Ron Simmons?
Yes.
Okay.
Ron Simmons from Warner Robins. Yes, that's who else from Warner Robins?
No.
Luke Gallows.
Really? Good old Luke.
Yeah. Luke Gallows.
Yeah. What's the name they have for themselves? The Good Old Boys or something? No, not even the Good Old Boys. They have some nickname. Him and Carl and
Good Brothers.
Good Brothers. Yeah. They are a lot of fun.
The 2 of them just kind of like, I get this deal that they could have done like the modern day hillbilly Jim gimmick, and come out to thank God I'm a country boy.
Right. Well, remember one of them.
But just the fact that they're from Warner Robins, Georgia, just sounds like Southern, right?
Well, one of them was Festus. Remember?
Was he really?
Luke Gallows was Festus. Remember that he was kind of like a Ralphie.
I don't think I was watching it back then, to be honest with you.
It was kind of like remember Ralphus from Chris Jericho?
Yeah.
Kind of like a character like that, like kind of dumb bumpkin type of guy like that. Philip Brown from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Bobby from Brooklyn. Addict named Mike from Pittsburgh. Jay McDougal from Laurinburg, North Carolina. Carlos from Visalia, California, which is the Central Valley. And then, you know how every now and then I like to get reviews from Apple. Remember the last week where the guy called me a commie beaner and called you a pedophile?
The what now?
Remember that I always get reviews from Apple?
Oh, right.
And last week, some guy was like, yeah, 70-year-old commie beaner.
Right, commie beaner.
Pedophile. Right, yeah.
Misogynist, pedophile. Right.
Gave us one star. Yeah, right. Gave us 1 star, right. So here's another guy. This guy gives us 5 stars, and he goes, love keeping it 1 thou wow. This is one of my favorite podcasts because you guys always call it straight. You aren't haters of any particular brand. You call it like you see it. Lumbee Warrior 93. Well, thank you for the review. Check out our Patreon. That's where we make some real paper, no ads. We try to be we don't try to be. We are anti-formulaic. We bring entertaining, thought-provoking, and informative content with a lot of ball-busting a la carte. You can find that at KONNAN.me. That's where you can find all the extra audio and video that didn't fit on the show, including musical segments where we break down a favorite band or artist and our top 5 songs. These are great things where we sit down in a roundtable format, Patreon members, and we go over our favorite songs of favorite artists, and we give a good story behind it. And we've done everybody from Prince to Rolling Stones and Tupac, and it's excellent. And also we do a Take No Prisoners, SmackDown, Raw, and Dynamite reviews. We also it's a set.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K
Oh,
Sports.
shit.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines.
Cause all they doing, hurry, man.
Tonight, David Aldridge. Here are the
Damn,
Las
already.
Vegas. We've got Garnett. Jalen Green is out there with Gilgeous Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Wembanyama in at center.
Oh.
And it's Green. Missing. Passes it the ball. Shoots over Gilgeous Alexander. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The pass to Green. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through.
You ain't going nowhere.
We kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Orlando.
Oh.
And that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And the Spurs with possession after the basket by Las Vegas. Ball bucket.
And ball continues to show he can drain through. Defense must adjust or he's just going to keep doing damage.
Wembanyama goes to Garnett. Outside, Green. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Off target with his three. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal.
Oh.
Green kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Wembanyama outside. Here's Garnett.
Oh, shit.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for San Antonio. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Ball, the pass to Croce. Over Garnett. Garnett with the block. Gilgeous Alexander against ball.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Ball passes to Bain. Here's Crozier.
Nope.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. To the inside.
Bitch ass.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 3. Pass the ball. Latrey. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Ball's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And Gilgeous Alexander, here we go. That one goes in.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Ball against Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. Wembanyama, no
Wemby.
good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Crozier. He kicks at the ball.
You guys can put it up.
Crafty move.
Shit.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He's perfect from the line this time. Las Vegas leading by 3. Outside, Green. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And Green with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Green's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Bain with it. Still scoreless. Here's Ball. Now the pass to Crozier. Payne for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Williams. Garnett outside. Fires from deep.
Oh, fuck.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Crozier, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
For someone like Crozier,
It's
it
coming.
doesn't take much air to hammer those down.
And Derek Lively.
Arnett surveying the defense. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Adebayo finds Ball. Tries from 10. And a wide open look for Bain. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bain would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30. He would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the miss from Desmond Bain.
Oh, man.
No luck. Bain against Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the miss by Bain. So it's Las Vegas now. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket of the night. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And Las Vegas making a change here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Spurs. They're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
You know, for Las Vegas, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent, the chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
Now, here's Bain. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on
Oh.
Kobe misses. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Oakley. Launches
Shit.
it. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
A strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Spurs. Now Ball. He's got 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Daniels passes to King, and he drops the layup off the glass.
Used the pass to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
They got Canby.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Las Vegas. 3-point lead. Pass to Lively. Garnett in the post, defended by Oakley. Shots good by Garnett.
The height of Garnett's release makes it so hard to cover and opens up options for him offensively.
Here's Daniels.
Shit.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And he sinks the second. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Green. He has 5. Garnett on the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, shit.
From outside, off the mark. Here's Daniels. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Melton. Can be a screen on Kobe.
Shit.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
He gets it up.
Oh.
The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at
the previous play is under review.
He got
and
that
at this
shit
point
off.
in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the score is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Las Vegas leads by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some opportunities.
DeAnthony Melton out there with Oakland.
Shit at the hustle.
Then it's Daniels, and it's Cambian at the roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball.
Let's see what's going on over here.
is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. Just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost.
He ain't no shooter.
That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you.
Okay.
Back to Kobe. Tries again. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Las Vegas lead. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Can be down low. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Camby's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Las Vegas scores.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Passes it to Melton. Outside Oakley. Dishes it to Ball. Teardrop shot.
Oh, spike.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this
Let's go.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Victor Wembanyama. Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team. But that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Adebayo is checked in for Campbell. And Paul subbed in for Oakland. Daniels from outside.
Oh, let's go.
Called on Bam Adebayo.
Oh, what? Hit that basket back.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Gilliard. And here is Kuminga. Here's Bryant. Las Vegas again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Ball against Williams. Ball to
Oh.
and Adebayo throws it down.
Can't let them take the lead.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Poked away.
Oh.
The pass to Kuminga. Lets it go from 14. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Daniels passes to Melton. Outside, Ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Wembanyama passes to Kobe. Power move by Kobe.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Spurs trail by 3. Bain looking around. Pass the ball. Puts it up from 17. Nice jump shot. Good. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is
Oh,
more than happy
nigga.
to take it.
And the wide open shot from Paul. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. And Williams with the nice bucket inside. And Las Vegas leads by 3.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Ball. Williams for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Bain kicks the ball. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is long. Wembanyama, a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Green, no luck. Last game for Las Vegas, they picked up the W against the Grizzlies. Pass to Bain. Back to
They got a
Adebayo.
squad low-key.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Bain's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Kuminga. And here is Green. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh.
The rebound by Crozier. Paul with the ball. Now Green defending. Ball against Williams. Unloads. Ball no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Adebayo. The offensive rebound. Misses from short range.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
There's Green with the three. Rebound San Antonio. Crozier's got his 6th rebound on the night.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh.
Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, he's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Crozier. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Crozier's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this in big games more often than not.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Las Vegas ahead. They lead by 2. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, right now for the Spurs, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kemp.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy. And we're going to talk now about that first half of play, and got to start with SGA.
Most of these plays have him touching the ball at least once right now. His awareness and decision-making has been tremendous. Anything the defense throws at.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court right now for Las Vegas, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Williams is out there with Garnett. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
So this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Bain. Ball with it. From 10 feet out. Rebound by Williams.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh.
Get it again. Garnett. And it's Garnett finishing it off.
And guys, you can't let an exceptional rebounder like Garnett get that kind of position. That's how he finds those second chance points.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Las Vegas. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Spurs tied up with them.
And you know, for Las Vegas, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here.
Oh, shit.
And you know, talk about hitting the ground running, they've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Garnett with a screen on Paul. Williams kicks to Garnett over Paul.
Oh.
And Garnett misses. Spurs trail by 7. Over to the wing. Paul with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Bain against Green. Bain passes to Adebayo. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
What do you mean nice ball movement? They don't pass it back and forth between two
Ball
niggas.
feeling it out a bit. Takes a 3. That shot missing.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Up top, Gilgis.
Oh!
He's covered by Ball. Here's Bain. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Ball. And
Oh, fuck.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Green passes to Garnett. Back to Green. Garnett with the screen for Green.
Oh.
Vegas again missing. Spurs trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, niggas sound like a
Decides that
ain't no run.
His vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
So it's Las Vegas now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Garnett with a screen on Ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. Ryan's checked in. Here's Garnett. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 1-point game. Now Daniels. Here's Adebayo. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And able to get
Let's
himself
go.
to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Both good from the line that time. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Outside, Bain.
Oh, he got that.
Shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Bain's got 12 in the game.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Oh, no.
Kept alive. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Williams passes to Wembanyama. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Goes back up. A rebound by the Spurs. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds.
No way.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And really, as
This
the
nigga.
pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. He's picked up by Paul.
Shit.
For San Antonio. They're on a 14-4 run. Scooped up. Here's Adebayo. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Bain passes to Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Camby comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's the Anthony Melton in for ball. Las Vegas trails by 4. Outside Williams. The pass to Garnett. Wembanyama.
Oh my goodness.
Melton with the ball. Now defended by Bryant. Ball. And that's out of bounds.
Whoa, let's go.
Possession. Wallace is checked in for Paul. 1:58 left in the third. Daniels passes to Bain. Here's Melton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Wembanyama passes to Kuminga. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Kobe soaring through the air.
Oh, how about the follow-up by Bryant, outworking the defense to get that second chance opportunity.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Bain from the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. The three from Bryant bangs on the trifecta. Bryant's got 9.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Outside, Bain. This one for 3. In.
Shit. Nice screen.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Garnett outside. Pass to Wembanyama. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Daniels. He's got 5.
Bitch.
Rejection by Wembanyama. Oakley's checked in from Spurs. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Las Vegas. Tipped away.
Wow.
Here's Daniels. Garnett with the block. And it's Bryant in the corner. Shoots over Melton. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Desmond Bain getting it done for the Spurs. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
That one pissed me off. He going crazy.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got LaMelo Ball. Can't be out there with open. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Daniels in at the point. San Antonio 5. Ball against Bryant. Ball dishes to Camby. Here's Daniels. And Lively pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the dunk by Kobe.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Outside, Ball. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
What focus from Kobe.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
San Antonio calls timeout. Jake Milton is checked in for Las Vegas. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. Well, what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. It needs more production from the outside.
I thank you, David.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
On the wing, Johnson takes the 3.
Ooh, my bad, bro.
San Antonio trailing here.
No.
2 feet away. Ball no good.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Oh, that should have been in.
Kuminga.
Oh.
Goes up again.
Oh.
His shot is off. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
And the Spurs making a change here. Hall's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now, here's Milton. Pass to Bryant. And Kobe throws it down hard.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Spurs trail by 3. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Paul, the shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Paul's got his first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Kobe from the arc. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. Inside. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 4 points this quarter. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Las Vegas calls timeout, and it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Wembanyama. Ball against Garnett. Las Vegas again missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking shots just won't do it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
The kick out to Ball.
Damn.
Shot's good on the assist by
The
Daniels.
wrong nigga to leave open.
Daniels has got 6 assists here tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's covered by Daniels. Wembanyama against Ball. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Kobe. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker on the turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Number 23. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Las Vegas.
Get that screen, cuz. Get that screen, cuz.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Garnett. Back to Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, no.
The three-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading. There's the pass to Bain. Alvin is the ball.
Stop.
It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Oh,
If you're the defense, you got him right where you
Oh,
want.
let's
Let
go.
him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Gilgeous Alexander against Ball from 11 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. So it's Las Vegas now.
Good pass.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander from deep. Bryant.
Let's go.
Gilgeous Alexander making the play.
Let's
Gilgeous
go.
Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And Las Vegas making a change here. Williams is checked in. Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Bain. Garnett with the block.
Oh.
Outside, Green. Looking to get back on track here.
Oh, shit.
Garnett can't get it to go. Paul with the ball. Williams picks him up to stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Las Vegas.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And the second free throw, good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Oh.
Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Garnett. A rebound by the Spurs. Crozier's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Bain against Green. Bain passes to Adebayo.
There you go. Oh.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. He trains the quick shot. Gilgeous Alexander's got 27.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Adebayo with a screen on Garnett.
Oh, let's go. Defense.
It's Las Vegas now. The lead is 2. Wembanyama, a screen on Bain. Here's Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh.
He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Crozier. Takes it inside.
Okay.
It looks like Crozier came to play. He just shrugs off the pressure of the big moment, and this guy just gets it done.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him. It's good.
Let's
Get
go.
a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Crozier, defended by Garnett. A shot by Crozier, no good. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Oh,
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it.
let's go.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment.
Timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout, but they trail by 4. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 4. Bain passes to Crozier. Out to the wing. Ball from long range.
Oh,
It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul.
Yeah.
Trying to slow the game.
Hard to put away those nerves in these moments. Green just has to relax and take the shot.
So he can't get either to fall. Lets it go from
no.
Yes!
No.
Exceptional bucket to bring them within 1.
You've got to be kidding me. Draws the foul and hits the shot. What a play from three-point range. And if they go on to win this, they can look back at that free throw as the pivotal moment.
There's Williams with the 3.
Oh, fuck.
And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. We've got Williams. Garnett out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. Williams gets the bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 2-point game.
Oh, nope.
Pass to Bain.
No, Spurs, no.
Ball
No,
looking over the
Spurs,
floor.
no. No.
6 to
Oh,
shoot. There's Ball with the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Ball shooting for might not be textbook, but all that matters is that it's effective.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good as Green picking up the assist. 33 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball.
oh.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's
And
go.
contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Ball finds Paul. Adebayo with a screen on Green. Payne for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's stolen by Ball.
Oh, what the
And
fuck?
here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Here's Adebayo.
Oh, wow.
Adebayo throws it down.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Outside, Green. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Good to see a player going all out in the game.
Well, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And Antonio calls timeout. Here's Crozier, guarded by Garnett. Passes it to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball kicks the ball. From deep.
You ain't shit.
The rebound by Garnett.
Nigga.
Garnett's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Garnett with a screen on ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Here's Crozier, guarded by Garnett. Adebayo with a screen on Garnett. Crozier passes to Adebayo.
Oh, shit.
For his 8th bucket tonight, a hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
And Green launches it from deep.
Let's
Places
go.
one from 3.
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that bucket.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play. They got there first.
Kobe's checked in for Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball, and now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Ball.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manage it to snatch it. Run it.
Here's Crozier. Excellent D there from Garnett.
And not
Let's go.
even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting an instant next time.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite. Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA. Selected 2nd overall in 2021.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there. And that will add to their lead.
And the Spurs with possession. A kick out to Bain. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And he cannot get
fuck.
the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Here's Crozier. 15 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
No way.
Walked them to within 2 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No fouls, no fouls.
Put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Payne for 3. That one misses. So it's a narrow victory for Las Vegas, pulling it out for the W. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance
We also have a 7.5 year catalog of all our previous shows, so you can go back in a time machine. What were we talking about when it was COVID? What were we talking about when Trump won the presidency? What were we talking about when Trump lost the presidency? So you can kind of go back and listen to that. You can listen to all the guys that had different segments on our show, from KG, who's one of our favorite villains and got emasculated for 36 shows before he melted and just fucking dripped away. Juventud Guerrera, which was hilarious. He had his segment. Shane Helms has his segment. We still have the Juicy Seal musical segments that we have like every month, and all the past ones from before. So you can go back and watch the videos and listen to our comments. When Nick Aldis was on the show, who's still on probation, even though he's a GM SmackDown, and I don't know the particulars, but depending what Patreon level you're on, you get the shows ad free. You get the shows the day that we record them. So there's perks to going there. Also on there, you'll see stuff like, backstage interviews from AAA. The show that comes out in Mexico and the United States. The Impact show. If you're a hardcore fan, you want more of keeping it 100 and what we're up to, this is the place to go. We've had tremendous success. We've had over 2.5 years of straight subscriber growth. That in itself speaks volumes. That means that people like what we're giving them. So if you've been listening to the show for a while and you want to support the show, this is the way to do it. Join our Patreon. We also have on this feed the K100 Rehash, which is a best of show. It's a 1 hour show of the best of the last 7.5 years. We have K100 Talks, very popular, where we pick a political, pop culture, sports topic of the week and break it down, or wrestling. K100 Sports and the K100 Mailbag. And those are doing great thanks to your patronage. Boom. Like I had said before, if you got any questions for the mailbag or musical selections for the Frankie I Rock a Delicious 10 Juicy Seal of Approval, please send them to k100questions@gmail.com. Make the letter short so we can read a grip of them. And you know our stilo, we always over deliver, whether it's on our extra show or main show on Patreon. We've also got a very popular YouTube channel manned by the Irish Lush himself, Hughley, which I actually did a YouTube live with him because I was supposed to do it in the weekend and I forgot, like a lunkhead. And so we did it.
So that's why you didn't show up. You forgot.
Right. Yeah.
That's
I know you. I know you remember everything, jack off. But
no, but
I
I'm just
forgot.
saying it was funny because it was embarrassing because the thing was posted and they were waiting for you and you didn't even show up.
I know. That's why I'm apologizing.
All right. I think you should send everybody that complained a DM with a heartfelt apology.
Yeah, I'm not. No, yeah, I don't do that. And so
you are apologizing.
Like these Patreon guys and I have nothing against them. More power to you because you probably have better fan base than I do. But I like a lot of podcasters will actually call the fan and say, "Hey, thank you for listening to the show."
Well, you would do that too. To hit people up in DMs and say, "How did you listen to the podcast?" Remember when you followed?
Yeah, I do that on DM, but I don't call them.
Oh, you would actually call people?
Yeah.
How would they get their phone numbers?
Maybe they send it to them. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Well, let me put it to this way: me and Disco have no problem calling anybody if you send us $100 pledge. Okay.
Right.
So let's throw that out there. So we had more people than I expected because we did it literally last minute. Fucking Hughley, listen to this.
What's your language today?
I'm sorry. Yeah. So Hughley, he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna set up the show and it's at this time. And so all of a sudden he's calling me and he's sending me messages. He goes, hey, the show is on right now. And I go, no, you told me 7:30. This lunkhead who's been listening to the show since the beginning thought I still lived in Miami.
Are you serious?
And I go, where do you get that idea? He goes, well, you have a Miami vibe. I go, well, the Miami vibe's always going to be with me. I have lived in San Diego for over 25 years, dude.
Right. What an imbecile. Okay.
Yeah, he is an imbecile.
What percentage of things did he say that was funny? Like 1%?
2%. And so anyways, just so you know, hugely, and we did good, man. We had some good talks. We had some good questions. We had people paying on the super chat, and we'll do it in the future with maybe with DI, because a lot of people were asking for you, and with more promotion, because this we did literally last minute.
Right.
So just want to shout out some of the new YouTube members: Mark Hicks, Ron Jensen, and Z High Life X. We're currently at 61,000, and our goal is to get 100,000 so we can get those silver plaques. And our YouTube count, for anybody that cares, is over 52 million. Joe would normally be manning the ones and twos, but right now he's manning just one thing, the toilet, nothing. We've also got JJ Claxton and Chris Mason handling our biz on TikTok. Yeah, don't stop.
I want to sex you up.
It's tremendous.
I want to sex you up.
Love that version.
I want to sex you up.
I like that.
That's the remix, which I love.
Because he got
I think they were just tapped into Premiere Crazy, Tony. Or later. I know they called it later.
They called it the punt when he punt kicked him here, because that's where JR like coins it, I think, or I don't know if he coins. Oh shit! Okay, damn. He's like reacted to it in the video. Oh, all right.
That didn't work out.
I grew up here in Texas.
In Texas, fuck no, you didn't.
How can fuck? How can fuck?
Yeah, he says, this is where I grew up. They show like kids playing in the leaves right next door to all of you. I went to the same schools. I ate the same food. No, you fucking didn't.
Hey, who's out there saying that shit?
He stares down the barrel of the camera. Hey, what the fuck? I even watch the same television shows. I watched Dark Angel.
Oh, that's just canceled.
Oh, what the
Dude,
fuck?
I liked it. I enjoyed that show. It was just a
and
good
there was
show.
never animosity between any of us. And then they show Hassan and Davari on the screen, and Hassan blatantly just says, "Not until 9/11." I said, "Oh my God, I didn't remember it being like that direct." He says, "You look at us differently now, and don't say you don't. All I want is a chance. Don't judge me because I'm of Arab descent. Judge me because of my talent, my skill. Judge me for me." Boo!
No, absolutely fucking not. No.
Asshole.
We don't judge anyone on this show because of their skill. I promise you that.
Yeah, you see this show so far? She thinks she's on top. Judge me for me, and I just want the opportunity to represent you in the WWE. And they boo that. And then Davari starts, I think, reiterating the promo in Farsi, and the crowd boos this whole fucking thing. And yeah, this is a crazy crazy thing to look back on. Like, we look back on a lot of things like, okay, this is funny. Like, this is like the fact that this was so easy heat is like kind of crazy. This happening now would be the complete opposite.
Dude, he didn't even do anything. He's just like,
well, I mean, like,
just chilling.
America post 9/11.
Oh my God,
was like pretty nuts.
We'll
like
put a boot in your ass.
Yeah, like, you kind of had to like live through it to understand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like I was young. I was
yeah.
young still, and I didn't really understand much. But like,
I was booing Muhammad Hassan.
Yeah,
Fuck this
there
fucking
was
guy, man.
there was definitely a difference. Yeah,
He didn't fuck with America. He was lying.
Yeah.
He crucified the Undertaker. Fuck this fucking guy, man. What the fuck?
He's gonna take him out for 1 week's time.
That's a long time in Taker
The
time.
Undertaker returns next week. But yeah, no, looking back on this,
boot up your ass. Next week, American Badass Undertaker returns for one night only.
So WWE released a statement about this. WWE is introducing 2 new Arab American characters on Monday Night Raw. Maybe this was the first promo, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Muhammad Hassan and Khosrow Davari are U.S. citizens who have grown up in America. They love their country. However, they now face a new and different kind of relationship with their fellow U.S. citizens as a result of being Arab American in the United States, still struggling with the tragic events of September 11, 2001. Raw will explore the challenges Hassan and Davari face as Hassan tries to make his mark as a new WWE superstar under the guidance of Davari as his manager. I believe it was Alvarez that wrote here. In other words, they're already worried and preparing for the backlash that will be associated with what will surely be a planned, tasteless storyline. Such pussies.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, you had to... they knew what they were doing.
Hell yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Dude, that press release sounded like a rom-com movie or so. Oh, they got... What are they going to get? What wacky adventures are these two going to get into? They're going to face prejudice. Oh, my. Whoa.
Yeah, you're right. It does sound like that.
The
like
way they wrote it was so cheesy.
They don't fucking face like they immediately come in and spit on the American flag.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, they take it to the extreme immediately.
Hey, what's going on here? What was the build up here?
Why are they mad at us? I don't get it.
Oh shit! Okay, shit.
If the gimmick was more like that, where it was like them being overtly against America but saying they aren't, it probably would have been a lot better. Like, looking back
it gets
at
to
it,
that eventually.
like them like spitting on the flag and then going, "Whoa, we're just like you guys."
Yeah, that's true. They could have probably tried to like see where the crowd was at first. He didn't have to immediately heel.
They knew where the crowd was going to be.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's what they wanted it to be too. They didn't want him to get cheered.
Yeah, sure. Well, it is now time for the Taz and Michael Cole Survivor Series breakdown in the WWE DVD's pre-tape room.
Okay, I legit wrote down here, what do we call this room? Because I wrote the WWE 24/7 set.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Yeah,
yeah. The DVD room is probably better because it was before then.
They don't even do that shit no more.
No,
remember TNA Epics where Mick Foley was in front of a bunch of boxes or whatever. This match was sick. It's like a 6-man tag with 4 minutes. What the fuck kind of epic is this?
This is fucking awesome. Dude, set building is definitely a lost art.
Yeah, set building is not a thing anymore.
Yeah. I also think of this as the Mean Gene Confidential set.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So they just run down the SmackDown and Raw cards here for Survivor Series. SmackDown Survivor Series matches Team Eddie Guerrero of Big Show, RVD, Eddie Guerrero, and a mystery partner. I don't know who it ends up being. Versus Team Kurt Angle, which is Mark Jindrak, Luther Reigns, Carlito, and Kurt Angle. That is unbelievable. That is fucking crazy lineup there. Fatal 4-way for the Cruiserweight title. Billy Kidman versus Chavo Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio versus the Boss Spike Dudley, who is the champ. Great gimmick.
Yeah, it is a good gimmick.
Boss Spike Dudley, yeah. The Undertaker versus Heidenreich with Paul Heyman. Surely a fucking stinker.
Yeah.
Gotta be horrible. WWE
I imagine
champion,
most of his pay-per-view is bad.
Yeah, I mean, this sounds fucking horrible, yeah. JBL versus Booker T for the title. JBL's champ. The Raw matches, women's title, Trish versus Lita. Intercontinental title, Shelton Benjamin versus Christian. Raw Survivor Series match, Orton, Maven, Benoit, Jericho versus Triple H, Batista, Edge, and Snitsky, the new evolution. And then we cut back to the commentary.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the question mark. By the way, the question mark guy was John Cena. Could have seen that coming.
Oh, was he back from injury or some shit, or was he just in it?
He recorded an album.
You're probably right.
You're probably actually right.
So we go back to the commentary team, and Lawler stands up and says, speaking of teams, I want to do one thing here tonight we wouldn't be able to do anywhere else. Of course, JR is the biggest OU fan in the world, and we're in the home of Texas. What kind of chant do we have for JR tonight? And then there's just like confusion and like mixed boos in the chant and in the crowd. And everyone's like, what do we chant? I don't know. And then Lawler says, OU sucks? OU sucks? And then they finally start chanting OU sucks. They get into the rhythm.
They're already out of the college era? This is crazy.
I guess so. Yeah. And JR says, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. 5 wins in a row. 5 wins in a row.
Maria, please get us out of this.
Get the fuck out of here, Maria. This is Maria's debut, I think, by the way.
Oh, it's like a backstage correspondent?
She was in Diva Search, and this is her first time being the backstage correspondent, yes.
What was it? The 2500?
Christy Hemme won that.
Christy Hemme won that.
Oh, Christy Hemme did. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She was in it. Maria was in it.
She was in it, yes.
Tony, they don't know about NCAA now. Don't even get me started on that.
Oh,
shit, you playing?
Yeah, me and Tony been playing.
Oh, shit, you winning?
We're on like exact opposites of what we're doing on the game, though.
Is that right? What are you doing?
I'm playing exhibition and beating every other North Carolina team with the NC State Wolfpack.
And Tony, what are you doing?
I'm playing as Nebraska, beating all the rivals. So there's.
Is that like exhibition too, or is that like a mode?
Yeah, I'm playing exhibition, but I was trying out a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I was just doing because you can do like the rivalry games, and then it's like a big fucking deal. The stadium goes crazy, it starts shaking and shit.
Dude, the stadium pulse or whatever. Right? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then like if you're playing and you look at like your plays, like the routes, it'll start shaking and shit when you're like on if you're like at the offensive team. It's pretty crazy.
How's the creation shit? Have you made anybody?
No, I've just been playing rival games.
No, I haven't yet. They just did Team Builder, and it's like a website you can go to. I haven't gone to it yet, though, but you can like go in and
You don't do it in game? You do it on there?
I don't know. I just saw it on the website, but they do have like community creations almost. You can download shit like plays and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome.
What the fuck? Oh, that's cool as shit.
I forget how much college is like the Wild Wild West when it comes to plays and shit. It's just like you just do whatever. We're going to run a double option. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, the run pass option plays are like crazy. You can either keep the ball, hand the ball off, pitch it, pass it, do whatever you want, and then it's like just throw it down.
Every quarterback, there's no such thing as a pocket QB in a college game. Everyone's running an option, and yeah, it's actually insane. But I'm having a lot of fun on it. The game's pretty cool.
I haven't heard from the Boner Donor in a week because he's only been playing that.
It's a fun game, man. Yeah, I've been having a good time on it too. I sadly can't play it right now because my PS5's in the other room with the outlet fucked up. So,
bring it in. We'll rock it later sometime.
Dude,
dude, I'm gonna kick your ass, dude. I'm good at that game.
Shit, wow.
I'm running triple double options, man. I'm running 16 guys all running. I'm throwing the ball crazy.
All running? Oh my god!
Running.
Wow.
Everybody goes straight.
A 16-person option is insane.
I'm running 30 people options or 4 verticals, Tony. There's only 2 options for me.
I need to be there for when you guys play against each other.
Dude, what's crazy is like there's like a million different playbooks, so you can get like the craziest fucking playbooks going on. You can create your own playbook too, and just have like the most fucked up plays of all time.
Oh, I got my little. I'm like Coach Klein. I'm like Coach Klein in my little book. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
That's gnarly.
I think there's too many people on the field. Hey, hike the ball.
Give them more. Give more people.
This is college. We do not care. So we go backstage. Edge is talking to Maria, and of course he has a book.
Not the fucking book hour, bro. You can't do this to Edge, man.
He's got the book, and Triple H knew it was time. He said, yeah, you should face me for the belt. Yeah, right now.
Yeah, you should lose to me too. Yeah, Maria says, you're moments away from your match with Chris Benoit. What are your thoughts? Edge says, did you read my book?
Oh, man.
Huh? What the fuck? You would know that Austin is where Edge gets it done. And I made my WWF TV debut right here. Yeah, I don't know if you should remind people of that one, Edge. We watched that shit. You killed a guy.
You knocked it out, and then you got counted out.
Yeah, you broke a dude's neck. I saw that shit. He said, as much as that meant to me, it pales in comparison to my match tonight with Chris Benoit. And he says he had an epiphany, and it felt good to tap him out to his crossface, and now he wants that feeling again. And you see tonight, I read a new chapter in this book. And then Triple H comes in drinking a little water. And Triple H says, nothing like ice cold water after a tough match, huh?
That was awesome.
Did fucking fight the jury, so yeah. He says, I tell you, glad you finally see the light, Edge. It's gonna be so nice to go to Survivor Series and see you rather than look across the ring and see you. Let me officially welcome you to the team, man. But we got to keep an eye on one of our teammates, Gene Snitsky.
This is insane. This is insane.
He's a force to be reckoned with.
The two top guys right now are directionless Book Edge and fucking Gene Snitsky. Someone let Edge have sex right now.
It's coming, but it isn't here yet.
Edge needs to commit adultery now. He says, Snitsky, seems to think he's not a team player. And Edge says, whoa. I know you're going to bury me. And we aren't going to win because of him. We're going to win because of me. And it's my turn to control Raw for a week. It's not going to be Snitsky coming for you. It's going to be me. And Edge leaves, and Triple H is pissed. So all of his teammates are feigning that they're going to challenge for his title. Snitsky, from what I understand, is going to book a completely fucking crazier show, though. So I don't know.
So it shows SmackDown versus Raw footage of Edge versus Benoit. I thought this was awesome.
Dude, this is fucking awesome. I love when they do this. Because, one, look how fucking cool this game is. That's awesome. Two, why not fucking do that? That's the best way to advertise the game.
The WWE Rewind brought to you by Clearasil for men, not women.
No women allowed. No girls allowed. Yeah. Women, you don't get clear skin. Fuck you.
Edge attacked Chris Benoit with the tag title belt and made him tap. You seen this before?
They just lost the tag titles. These shitty tag titles.
So backstage, Triple H is talking to Batista about Snitsky and Edge, who are coming right for him. Help!
Listen, Dave, I need help with Gene. he's really barking up the wrong tree here, dude. He says, can you believe those ingrates, Snitsky and Edge? I allowed them two to team up with us, and this is how they pay me back. They're gonna come after my world championship when we win. You need to talk to them. You need to talk to the two of them before I go off on somebody. And he leaves the room, but he leaves the world title behind, and Batista grabs it, and he's looking at it, and the crowd starts getting a little fired up. Getting a little fired up for Batista.
He's gonna turn on him.
I mean, who knows if Batista gets a shot, a chance to book Raw as a GM, he might fucking book Snitsky against an alligator. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. He might book him against a zombie. You don't know.
That shit would be fire too, bro. Don't even get me started, man.
Yeah,
Snitsky versus A-Train.
Yeah, no, he's gone.
Oh,
and Linda Miles got to go too. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
Got to get rid of her. Test also gone.
No, man. That was all Batista's picks.
Batista's booking, yeah.
You fucking ruined Batista's Raw.
So Christy Hemme won the Diva Search, and she will be the special ring announcer tonight for Edge versus Chris Benoit.
Coming out here tonight, Edge.
Jerry Lawler says, "Damn,
Chris Benoit." Holy shit! Damn.
She announces crazy as fuck.
Sounds like Jack Black coming out here.
Shit is nuts, man. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
She really put the Chris Benoit one in there. I said, okay. So Benoit comes down here, and him and Edge start fighting outside the ring immediately because they have bad blood, if you guys have not seen it.
By the way, Edge comes out. He has the fucking Metalinga song. And when the song drops, he has fucking big flaming pyro on the stage. I said, holy shit, what the fuck? When did he get that?
Yeah, he was just debuting this song either like a week prior or before that. He just got this song.
Don't you see that he's evil as fuck? He's got the black tights on tonight.
He's about to be rated R.
He used to wear the white ones when he was a babyface.
He broke a dude's fucking neck. I saw that first match.
No, it was all right.
I saw shit. No, yeah, don't bring it up then. So they're talking about Edge's book as Edge comes out, and Lawler says, of course, I have a copy of Edge's book right here. And Jarrett said, oh, well, I've got an autograph copy, and I got another copy that I've read, and it's very good. Lawler says, oh, I know it is. Christy Hemme's very good, too. I beg your pardon. Wow, what the fuck?
Well, the winner of Edge and Chris Benoit tonight gets to join La Resistance. So I, for one, am excited to see who wins.
Dude, I can't wait to see, and then see how they book them when they win at Survivor Series. Holy shit.
So Benoit goes for the crossface early, but Edge gets away from him. Very reminiscent of the 20-minute match we saw at the beginning of the show.
That's true. Dude, Benoit is lighting Edge up with chops crazy. Like, they must have said, wow, hey, you guys have to, like, kind of have a better match than that first one.
Yeah, he takes over early with the chops, belly to back. Edge goes to just fucking leave. He says, all right, fuck it, man. I don't even really want to join La Resistance. I'll be honest with you. I got a book.
It's not really that
You read
important. I
that
want
shit?
the world title. Don't you guys
Let
listen?
me go get that book for you. I'll be right back. Benoit chases him up the ramp, though, and Edge turns around and forearms him and takes over the match. So during the commercial, Edge hit a belly-to-belly. It looked pretty clean. JR sells it like it was the coolest thing ever. He said, God, look at this shit.
That's the first move I've seen all night. This is unbelievable.
They got high spots in this match? Oh, my God.
The punt is the only move I've seen today.
We come back there in a choke. Crazy choke. I don't even know what you call this.
Dude, okay.
Looked
what
like a
the
rear
fuck
naked,
is
but
that?
by the time
It's
he got around, he was like away from him.
Yeah, it's grapevine side choke.
It's like Benoit was like fighting it and like trying to get out of it the whole time. So I think that's kind of what it was.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Edge argues with the ref, which gives Benoit a nice hope spot, but Edge cuts him back down.
Yes.
Evolution's music then hits, and Batista and Triple H come down to ringside.
The song hits and JR says, "What the hell is this?"
That's Evolution's theme song.
JR said, "What if Orange Team wins and he asked Triple H to defend the title 2 or 3 times in one night, or with one hand tied behind his back?" And Lawler legitimately goes, "All right."
It's not that serious.
Fuck you.
After a minute or so, Randy Orton's music hits, and he comes out here with Jericho and Maven.
Dude, new Evolution.
This is crazy, man. So Benoit hits a superplex on Edge. They fight up from the 10 count from a double down. Yeah, it was awesome.
Dude, and they were up top, or Benoit went up top, Edge cut him off and headbutt him. Benoit fires off an unbelievable amount of headbutts to get back and then superplexes him. I was like, this is awesome.
Benoit kicks his ass for the rest of this fucking match, man.
Yeah, oddly enough, at this point, James, while he's doing all that, the ref goes outside the ring to tell Benoit to go back into the ring and definitely not give Edge a gig.
So Benoit goes to catapult Edge, and both teams of guys are on the outside standing on each side of him. This looked awesome. Great shot.
Yeah, it was cool, yeah.
Benoit then catapults Edge into the steel steps. We come back inside. Benoit locks in the sharpshooter.
Edge is bleeding. What the fuck?
What happened? Oh, he punched him. It's his damn punches again.
He bit his head.
So Benoit locks in the sharpshooter. Edge gets the rope. Benoit then hits the diving headbutt for a 2. Then turns around and locks in the crippler crossface.
Yeah.
Edge goes to grab the rope, but can't. Batista pulls the ref out, and everyone on the outside starts fighting, and now the match is thrown out.
Dude, they're fighting crazy. Yeah, ref calls for the bell, but we can't end this show that way. Here comes Gene fucking Snitsky!
Yeah, Benoit's down in the ring and it shows him running down the ramp.
the ace of Raw, Gene Snitsky's here.
The
and
new
he's stomping
Booker.
up Benoit. And then Maven makes the save. Let's Raw.
So Snitsky not only throws Maven out of the ring, but he throws Benoit on the outside too. Triple H then, I can't believe what I'm looking at here. Triple H runs back into the ring and then
it's time
goes
to bring up the fucking new gen.
Back first to Snitsky and they stare down. And then Edge stares down too, and all I'm thinking is Triple H, he probably pissed. He said, this is probably going to be the coolest shit ever, huh,
This
Vince?
is hot.
These are your two guys, Vince.
They both do the belt taunt too, like they're a threat to his title. And I was like, wow, this is nuts. I don't remember Gene Snitsky ever getting a push like this, and it definitely doesn't exist after this pay-per-view.
No.
Yeah, he's fucking done after this shit.
Batista comes in, and now they're all staring down, and everyone else slides in. They start fighting some more.
Dude, yeah. Team Orton gets in, and all 4 of them just jump these 4 dudes. And Snitsky and Batista get thrown to the floor. Orton clothesline Triple H to the floor. Then the next 3 minutes are the end of the show, and Triple H, I swear it had to be at least 10 to 15 times, keeps feeding up onto the apron to get bumped. Just over and over and over again. Like, I had to be a rib.
Yeah.
How many times he gets up just to get down and flare flop around.
Yeah, and Randy Orton's team stands tall before Survivor Series. Are they going to book the show?
Holy shit, what do they got in their plans? Why is nobody concerned? Hey, what if they book a horrible show, guys? Like,
We
Eric
don't
Bischoff's
care.
whole thing is ratings. Why would he even let this happen?
He's got to go on a month vacation.
He's
Cody,
going to
Wyoming.
Fuck,
Fuck,
shit.
yeah,
That's
fucking
Michael
shit.
Burns is calling, brother.
Dude, how is there, like, no matches on this show?
Because the rest of them were super long. It's a 3-hour show.
How, like, yeah, I guess that's fucking, yeah, I guess you're right, yeah. But, damn, like, I don't know if we've watched a Raw that's had this few matches in a while.
Yeah, you're right. 2010, 20, that was kind of how it felt. I don't know if it was like that.
20, 23, 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So 37. Yeah, wow. Okay, so like 40 minutes total
Yeah,
in ring
sure.
time, which I guess isn't.
That's probably more in
nuts.
ring time than you get on most shows, honestly.
Yeah, you're right.
They had to try to make these dudes, I guess. Give Gene Snitsky 20 minutes. Let me see
Why
something.
does Snitsky have a match?
Let me see something.
Snitsky having 4 run-ins in a match would have made my year, I think. That would have been fucking awesome. Someone on Cage Match
Yeah.
gave the show a 9. That is unbelievable.
Holy, let's go.
That is nuts.
That was Gene Snitsky.
Oh, Maven does end up booking, and he books himself in a world title match, and then Triple H offers him to join Evolution, but he just does the world heavyweight title match instead.
And loses?
And loses, yeah.
Damn, what else is on the Maven Raw? Do you have
He only booked one thing.
I don't know. I have no idea.
He said, whatever, you guys do whatever you want with the rest of it.
It's November 15th, 2004. Let's see.
Oh,
what
he does it. Oh, wow. He
Maven
does it
goes
right
first.
after. Wow, yeah, what? All right, so this was Maven's booked Raw. William Regal and Eugene versus Rhino and Tajiri versus La Resistance for the tag titles. Lita versus Molly Holly. Randy Orton versus The Coach. Chris Benoit and Shelton Benjamin against Edge and Christian. Christy Hemme versus Stacy Keibler in a lingerie pillow fight. And Triple H versus Maven for the world title.
All right. I'm going to need you to make a YouTube video and rebook that.
Yeah, go over your booking philosophy, Maven. I actually love this.
booked it, yeah.
What were you thinking here? Yeah, this is crazy. I guess technically this is Raw's go home to Survivor Series. I mean, they centered it around their fucking Survivor Series match.
Yeah, SmackDown has Big Show and Kurt Angle going on. That's their big go home match for SmackDown.
Yeah, that's on. They're doing that on SmackDown when it's also happening. Oh, I guess it's during the Survivor Series match. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man. I mean, Raw is going a scary, scary direction here.
This is the end of times, according to the Observer.
Or maybe
It's
a great
all
direction
over.
with Gene Snitsky. Who knows, man? They might have had something hot here, but Gene Snitsky on top, give Simon Dean the Intercontinental title. I mean, I don't know, man.
Hey,
Thinking
Rated
about
R
it.
Superstar is about to come and turn things around, I tell you
That's
what.
true. Yeah, John Cena is about to become the GOAT, too. So.
Yeah, that's Damn boys are back in town. Welcome to the Deadlock Podcast, episode number 257.
Yep.
And I am back in my regular room.
I am the gamer.
Wow, yeah, you're right. You're back in. You're not in the cathedral anymore. They kicked you out.
Yeah, thankfully, I'm glad that I got kicked
Thankfully.
out. I like being back in my old setup, so it's nice to be back.
Hey, it's good to have you back because, man, yeah, people didn't like that.
Speak for yourself, Johnny.
I was writing notes and stuff on one screen while also watching on one screen, so it's like I'm just like minimizing and opening, minimizing
Dark
and opening.
times for you over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we
wow.
upgraded 2 monitors 15 years ago, so like
What are we doing tonight?
I'm talking about WWF Thursday Night SmackDown, August 26, 1999.
And what is the significance of that one?
Chris Jericho debuted.
He wrestles.
It is, of course, it's not the first episode of SmackDown, but it is the network premiere of SmackDown because we watched the pilot before, and this was that was like April of '99, and then they actually debuted on UPN August 26, 1999. And that's what we're watching.
Before we get into that, we have some Deadlock updates. Watch this. New episode is up on the Patreon.
Oh, shit.
Takeshi Morishima's WWE Dark matches with Tony Atlas.
Well,
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
I guess that's not wrong, is it? That's
No,
not wrong.
that's right.
Yeah, no, yeah. So those were released. Oh shit, Papa won't open for the
I don't give a
Bullshit
fuck.
matches. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I'm with it, bro. You're
Yeah,
back in
all
the
right,
room. You're
sorry.
feeling different. No, you're
Yeah.
good. We watched some Morishima match, him and Shingo from ROH, and then 2 days after, the WWE Vault released the Morishima WWE Dark matches, which he had 2 of, and everyone was like, "Fuck, you boys should watch that." So you know what? We did watch it. It's on our Patreon right now in the $5 tier. Go over and check it out. It is crazier than we expected, especially one part that I won't spoil.
SGH this month is UFC 5, and it's
Fuck
coming
yes.
soon to the Patreon.
Yes, it'll be up before the end of the month, and that is in the $10 tier on our Patreon.
UFC is bringing back 12-6 elbows, baby.
Wow, isn't that fucking nuts?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is actually unbelievable. And thankfully, we're watching an era where that was already already legal.
Yeah, I was
excuse
about to
me.
say, yeah, everything was.
Yeah, unbelievably legal.
Deadlock Pro Wrestling is heading to Pasadena, Texas. That is the Houston area on August 18th. If you have not gotten your tickets yet, come on.
Well, what is Deadlock Pro Wrestling? What is this?
It is the Deadlock Podcast Pro Wrestling promotion.
Oh, what the fuck? It is.
And you can head to dpwtix.com right now and get tickets for Pasadena, Texas.
Get the fuck out there. Crazy ass card. Trevor Lee versus Calvin Tankman. ABC against Speedball and Jake Stumpton. I mean, come the fuck on, man.
Get in or get the fuck out. All right, now it's time for the Deadlock Patreon shoutouts.
Hell yeah, man. I bet fucking at least 100 normal names on this one.
Gotta be. $1 tier. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Mama. Vitamin James C.
Is that you?
Julian Holt. No, this is James. No S.
Oh, I see. James.
Eric Jonas. Rowan J. MDK. Yeah. Christopher from NC.
Holy shit, I hope I see you on September 15th.
Yeah, September 15th, Durham, North Carolina. You better be coming out. What smell do you associate with certain wrestlers? For me, Eugene will always be associated with the smell of my yeast infection.
Wow, I'm not going to answer this question.
Hot on my nuclear bomb. And that's myopemium. Ah! Help!
Wait, so how do you say that again? Did we ever decide how you say it?
He said nuclear.
Dennis. John Aragul sathering his crunchy peanut butter over Tony's huge Trouser Mountain Big Deck style.
Oh, that's a big echelon.
Dude, John
$5
Aragul, I will not
tier.
acknowledge you.
Little Schmammy, David Gillingham,
Oh.
Tyler O, Raja
Oh.
Womack, CHW champ Miniac,
Oh,
coming
shit.
to challenge Johnny to a backyard light tube tables match at
Oh,
DPW Live
shit.
10. Oh my.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
That was collusion, man. Miniac was in with the promoter.
That's true. That's not. I was like reverse Triple H.
Nathaniel Aristanio, Cactus Dave 8, Daniel
bang.
DePrater, meow, 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 face.
I don't know how to say that.
Callum
phrase, yeah.
Stubley, listening to and watching Deadlock makes my sad frowny face penis become the happy smiley face penis. Thank you, Deadlock.
No problem, buddy.
Dude, the way you write Deadlock is insane.
Yeah, what the
It's all
fuck?
caps.
Yeah, and
Here it's capital D, capital L. What the hell?
what the fuck?
And sorry about your happy smiley face penis.
Yeah.
Travis Tim, or thanks.
Yeah, hey, no problem.
Idiot 619.
Yeah, it's an idiot. This guy's an idiot.
Oh my goodness.
What the
Hey yo, I see
Hey,
Wiener. More like I see Jabroni.
Oh shit, yeah, there's a lot of that on this show.
Jake Jones.
Jake
$10
Jones.
tier. Caden McCotch. The Enos Exploding Machine.
Oh shit, that's what Tony's
Charlie
going with.
Monez. Big Goat. Now your host, Mr. Red Pubes. Wrong already. Mr. Stanky Ass.
Wrong.
And
That's correct.
ampersand semicolon. Toby.
Oh, that one's right.
No, I have black pubes.
Yeah.
Tony is Mr. Stanky Balls. And well, you're right about Tony.
I'm
That's
Joe.
Toby. Ralph Zarek. Hulk Hogan edging be like, I'm about to come, dude. Or maybe not, brother.
I guess that's fair.
Govinda Moonhay. Narrow Necrosis. Radical Dad, T Breezy, Jesse Porter, Noah Webster, Christian Kirby, Johnny, desperately tweeting from a flip phone while Nick Gage fucking dies.
That is true.
David Jackson, Alf, Oscar Maivia, Johnny Spunk.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Oscar Maivia.
No, Maivia felt right. Yeah.
Maivia, yeah.
Alf.
Johnny Spunk and Kako Cock, the public enemy.
Pubic.
Oh,
you're on such a roll.
I like public.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's whatever I say it is.
No, it's
Dude,
awesome.
you can say the most fucked up names, but pubic, you just can't get that one.
Yeah, no, because like I was already reading it as the public enemy, so like I just kept going.
Yeah. No, it felt good.
James Rhea. Jimby James. Jimmy James.
I know it's Jimmy James, brother.
Marley Ariel. Vintage RKO in 95. X Neon.
Nice.
Sending the New York State Athletic Commission to the penis explosion machine for keeping DPW from coming to Albany, my state foo. Alan Albert.
Oh, shit.
Tom Riddle. Chase Richardson.
What the fuck?
Oh, my, they're back.
The virtual sandwich.
Oh, delicious.
Wyatt Draper. NBA 2K16 should have let me kill Vic Van Lier. Bitch died off screen. Fuck you, Boss Key Yacht, and your stupid ghost burn in hell.
Yes. Wow, I don't know any of
Deep NBA 2K16 cut.
He's in the trenches.
The Booty Hunter Brian Cheeks versus Mike Anus versus Viscera, just regular Viscera. At DPW Double Penetration Ski Whoa.
Yeah, just watch one show. Just one of them.
regular Viscera got put.
Leo Weapon X. Gold Corn eats Bergs the Wong Lei.
Wow, that's
RC Austin. Yeah. Ethan, Aiden Coder, Repairman Jack, Countex 23, Dane Kelly J. I bought a death curse and a love spell from a witch on Etsy in a 2-for-1 deal.
That was almost Paul Heyman saying that.
Who's that jumping out the sky? REY Mysterio getting interviewed by Michelangelo.
Dude, I swear that's what I thought it was.
Llama Lad, Evan Moorhead, Ruben Lemon. Got him? Is that a got him one?
I don't know.
Yeah, Evan Moorhead is not got him.
It
Fuck
should be
you.
Craven.
He got you, man. Just admit it. He got you.
Yeah, Ruben Lemon. Yeah, he got you. Trey, NWO Braves versus NWO Phillies at DPW Sandwich Fest.
Watch one show. It's fine. One is fine.
Skull and Bulk.
What the hell,
Doctors
you sharing a
really
cow?
be gatekeeping prostate exams till you 50.
You can
That's
get them
not
whenever you
true.
want. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want whenever
Yeah, you can
want.
do it today.
I hate to tell you, but in this world, you can do whatever you want.
You have free will.
If you want prostate exams now, you go get those prostate exams.
You can get them every day.
The doctor probably be like, all right.
Yeah, man, your asshole again, buddy? Yeah, sir.
You see Family Guy. You know how it goes. Big pirate scene. It's all black and white.
Yeah, come on.
Ben Hammers.
That's a good name. I like
Got
that
him.
name.
Ben Hammers. Ollie Keenan.
Oh, shit.
Soul Raquet. $15 tier. Too Cold Scorpio versus Tony. Cock off, girth, and tonnage.
Tonnage?
What is that?
Like, weight? You got him beat, Tony?
Dude, I'm Toby. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is Toby.
Sorry.
Medusa's augmented ass. Moaning my opimium. Shit, sorry. Moaning my opimium. Fuck. Sorry. Moaning my opimium in your girl's ear the long way style.
Oh, wow. Don't do that.
I'm the big bad booty daddy. I got freaks 9 days out of the week.
That was all one word.
$12 annual. Taylor Sharp.
Ooh.
Trey sucks.
Yeah, true.
Dude, Trey was in there earlier. You guys rivals? $60 annual. Dylan and Maggie. $120 annual. Sam Bartz. And still the Patreon champion of the world at 104.05. Matthias the Clock. Nuclear Johnson.
That's a fucked up way to say that.
No.
Well, if he's going to tell us how to say his first name, I gotta
That's- you
fuck
gotta-
something up in
that's
his
true.
name. So
I like that you said Trey sucks and Trey have a. Are you rivals? Not like do you not like this guy or you hate him?
no,
I like that.
you know,
Rivals is good.
Yeah, they can come to terms and be friends later.
Yeah, I mean this is an angle that we're building here.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, thank you, Matthias, for being the champ. Shouts out to you.
Matthias Nuclear.